I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we have composite functions with trigonometric functions. Let us see how to evaluate them. First question for us is f of x equals to 4 sine x plus 6 and g of x equals to 3x plus 5. What is the minimum value of f of g? The second question here is f of x equals to cosecant square x minus cot square x and g of x is equals to x plus pi. What is the value of f of g of pi by 4? So that is the question for you, right? So these are the two questions. Try to solve them and find the answer. Let's do the first one. Now it says f of x equals to 4 sine x plus 6 and g of x is 3x plus 5. So when I write f of g, basically it is f of 3x plus 5, correct? So I'll replace x with 3x plus 5 in f of x. So I'll get 4 times sine of 3x plus 5 plus 6, correct? The question is, what is the minimum value? Now, for a trigonometric function like this, the minimum value can be what? Now, sine x can have minimum value of minus 1, correct? So that could be the minimum value of the sine function, right? These two are constants. So we can say from here the minimum value should be, so we are taking minus 1 for sine x, whatever sine argument is. So 4 times minus 1 plus 6, which is minus 4 plus 6, and that is 2. So for this function, the minimum value is 2. So that is how you can find. Now the next question here is, if f of x equals to cosecant square x minus cot square x and g of x is x plus pi, what is the value of f of pi by 4, right? So f of g of pi by 4. Now in this particular case, g of x, we can first find g of x, right? And then find f of x for that value, correct? So what we will do here is, first step we will find what is g of x when x is pi by 4. So we will find x pi by 4, correct? So we get pi by 4 plus pi, correct? That is pi by 4 plus, we'll multiply them by 4, right? Common base, it gives us 5 pi by 4. So that is what g of pi by 4 is, right? Let me also share with you that that's the coordinate plane, and let's see where this angle is. So 5 pi by 4 means this is 1 pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4, and that is 5 pi by 4, correct? So this angle here is 5 pi by 4, correct? Let me write down the cos rule also. So we know here tan is positive. Now let's look into the function itself. The function given to us is cosecant square x minus cot square x, right? So we have cosecant square, and for x we'll write 5 pi by 4, right? That is f of g of pi, right? So we'll write 5 pi by 4. So let me write this as 5 pi by 4 minus cot of cot square x of 5 pi by 4. Perfect. So this is our function f of g of pi by 4. So first find the inside function and then replace that value for f of x, the outside function, correct? Now to find pi by 4s, we can refer to the special triangle, right? Pi by 4 triangle. Now as you know, in this right triangle, if the side is pi by 4, I mean the angles are pi by 4, these sides are equal. So we could write this as 1, 1 and square root 2. So as far as cosecant is concerned, which is reciprocal of sine, so it is hypotenuse over opposite side. So that could be written as hypotenuse square root 2, right, over opposite side of 1. Now since 5 pi by 4 is in quadrant 3, this value will be negative. However, we are taking square of that, so we'll take square of this, minus. Cot is reciprocal of tan, which is 1 and which is positive. So we get here cot as 1 square. Correct? So that is what we get. Now we can evaluate this. So minus becomes positive, and that becomes 2, and so we get 2 minus 1 equals to 1 as our answer, right? So we can write here that f of g of pi by 4 is indeed equal to 1. That is the answer. I hope you understand the steps which we have taken to solve these two questions. These are very important from test point of view. Go through these once again, try to understand the strategy. I hope that will help you to understand how to evaluate composition of functions or composite functions. Thank you and all the best.